Today we're looking at how to cut asphalt shingles. One of the best methods for cutting asphalt shingles is a utility knife. Right now I'm going to show you how to cut asphalt shingles with a straight blade. Different situations will call for different measures. First of all, when cutting with a straight blade, you can't cut on the top of the shingle. You cut on the bottom. So if you need to cut to here, you're going to be cutting over here. So you're going to turn your shingle over, put it where you want it, then cut to where you want it. Now this one's going to end up on the tab, but we're just going to go ahead and cut it anyway. So I'm going to score it, not going to try to cut all the way through it. Again, I got a little piece, so that may hinder. There's my cut. That little tab's going to break off. Might as well just take it off now. Same goes for the architectural grade shingle. I'm going to go ahead and cut again on the back, cutting for a tab. As that blade gets less and less sharp, you'll have to press harder and harder. So I'm going to use the same method with an architectural grade. That's where I need to cut. Turn it over. Now if you'll notice with the architectural grade, it's got two layers right here. So that you're going to have to cut twice. Basically, same as with the 3 tab. I gave it a little space. I'm going to cut straight down. You can mark it if you want. Bend it over itself. Actually, that was right in the single layer. But there's a double layer right in the middle. There it is. Right where you want it. So that's with a straight blade. You're not going to be able to cut on the top with a straight blade. The granules will keep you from getting anywhere. Okay. The next thing I'm going to show you is a hook blade. This is what I typically use unless I'm just completely out of them. Hook blade's a little different. Whereas you can cut on the top with a hook blade. I'm going to switch these two around. So instead of needing to turn it over, I can cut it right in place. Now I didn't press down, I pulled it. Hook blade works here, not by pressing down. The only time you press down is when you're trying to rake it against metal or something. Flip these two around. Architectural grade shingles, there's a double layer right here, so you got to cut that twice. Single layer, double layer, single layer. So I'm just going to pull it across the top. Then I've got to get right here where the double layer starts and go again. Works better when they're hot. Alright, I'm going to cut that double layer again. So I'm going to cut it once. And I'm just going to float across that top layer, pulling, not pushing down. Then I'm going to get it back where the layer doubles. and I'm going to cut the second layer. When the shingles are warm, they'll cut a lot easier. And it helps when they're also pinned down with nails. You just want to take your time and cut it. Okay, so we're on a rake or in a valley. Shingles are laid up. We didn't cut them yet for whatever reason. Maybe we didn't have something to cut them to. Maybe we hung them over the edge. Popped a line. Now again, my shingles are not nailed here. I'm just gonna when you have smaller tabs like that, put your hand on it. We're gonna be pulling, again pulling. Blue chalk will wash away. Red chalk will not wash away. There's your rake edge. Could even happen in the valley. Notice I did not cut the shingle underneath. I will demonstrate. I'm going to cut right here. Actually, I'm going to put it right on top of that brown so you can see it. No cut because I pulled it. I wasn't pushing down. Unlike a straight blade where you have to push down. Okay, demonstrating the same concept with the architectural grade shingle. Just going to get a line popped. So now I've got something besides thin air to cut to. So there's my double, and it wanted to ride. Architectural grades are much heavier. Now that double piece right there will always give problems. Sometimes if you just cut both sides, you can bend that in half just like that. But when it becomes a double layer, nice clean double layer, just focus on that top layer and then go after the bottom layer. Nice clean cut.